All right, friends. So we are going to be working on our holiday project, and I thought it would be pretty fun to explore the world of nutcrackers and their rich history. Well, nutcrackers are meant to be a symbol of strength and have always come in a large variety of ways. So they're actually little soldiers that are meant to represent protecting your family and those that you love, and they're meant to look strong and show strength. So we're going to make three of them in a motif. We're going to fill the background with pattern. So that word motif means pattern. So we're going to start with a line here. This is going to serve as the shoulders. All right, after we made that line, we want to draw the head of our nutcracker. All right, leaving it open because we probably will put a hat. Normally they have some type of hat on them. Um, then we want to come in and make a shoulder pad. Their arms usually typically come down straight by their side, but you can have them holding something. So one way to kind of change them up, they can be holding something. Um, I'm going to curve this around and then come up. I'm going to do the same here. This is for the arm. I'm going to bring their torso in and then cross over for the waist. I'm going to bring the second part of the arm down, and they usually just have a little round ball for their arms. Okay. Then after that, I'm going to draw their waistband, which is usually just this cylinder shape. Their legs, I'm going to come straight down, both sides. I'm going to put two lines in the middle, and then I can close each side of their boot with two lines. If I come all the way down, I'm going to move my paper up just a little bit. You can see the bottom of my paper. I'm going to come down and then close the bottom of the shoe with this shape. So it's like a toy soldier. It's exactly what it is, really. So their mouth would open. So they have this mouth that kind of looks like this. So this part is here and they have teeth. And then they have another little part that comes down and opens up. And they usually have some teeth in here too. And this can be hair, it could be their beard. They usually have a beard. I would probably color that in. I didn't really mean to have that line there. But I would probably color that in. Um, their hair will extend out so I can draw a hat. I can have their hair extend out. Their hair can be whatever color you wish it to be. Um, I have African American nutcrackers at my house. Um, so the hair color is black, but you can make it white. You can make it green if you want to make it a certain color. Eyes are usually they look like this, so they're two horizontal lines, and then half circle, looks like a moon shape. And then they have their eyeballs inside. Now, their hat is totally up to you. So I have nutcrackers that have I have one that has a crown. I have one that has a very furry hat, like a soldier's hat. So it's up to you how you want it to look. I've seen them. I've seen all kinds of different hats on your nutcracker. I'm gonna do a crown. Maybe this is the king. It's just a zigzag line, as you can see, with little round balls at the top of it. You can do something here. Maybe there's a jewel on the head. You come up with that because this is your nutcracker. Oh, they have to have eyebrows. They always have eyebrows, so I give them an eyebrow here. All right. And then from there, you will design it the way you want. So if there's something here, sometimes they have like a little design on their torso. Sometimes they have a little design here. You would design it however you want, just to embellish it, make them different, make them unique, make them look strong. All right. So that's one of the nutcrackers. But then let's draw a horizon line. So now he's on a mantle, and perhaps there's another nutcracker back here. Again, I can start with the torso. I'll start a little differently this time, and I'll draw this cylinder shape. And if you want to draw the first one like this, if it's easier, feel free to draw it like this one. Sometimes I don't think of the best way to draw it for you guys until I draw through it once. So here's the skirt, or I won't say skirt, the waistband is a soldier. But I guess it could be a skirt. If it's a girl nutcracker, I don't think I've seen a girl nutcracker, but it doesn't mean it can't be one. Um, it absolutely can, and maybe you're the person that designs the first one. And there may be actually, maybe I just haven't seen them. So maybe this one is holding a um a sword. So what I would do is I would draw. If I would have had that thought earlier, I'm using a Sharpie. So pretend that this is not cutting through the shoulder pad, so I wouldn't see that. I would just draw the circle here, and the arm would be a little bit shorter. So it's like he's holding something here. So you could do that. This arm will be longer because we haven't talked about our figure drawing unit yet, but we will. And so the arm always falls right above the knees. The head, maybe this time I'll draw a hat that looks a little bit more like a soldier instead of a king. And then of course they have their mouth and their beard and their eyes. He looks a little scary, sorry. And maybe even, well, you could put that in with color. I probably should have put that in with color. And something there. So there's my soldier in the background, and then you would want to do one more over here to make three of them. All right. So I'm going to start the same way. Try to make it about the same height. If you really are one of those people that really wanted to be the same height, you can just kind of measure how tall you made the other one. I think I did it again where I want him to hold something, but I didn't plan it through. Um, so I'm thinking maybe this time, maybe a little sword or something that he's holding. You be creative. I've seen these nutcrackers all over the place. They all look different. Um, maybe you do the same color scheme on each one, but in different ways. So we'll talk about that when we talk about the color. Um, because there's a way you can make them all look like they belong to the same collection of nutcrackers by using the same colors, but the colors are used in different patterns in different ways. So I have a set of nutcrackers that are light blue and silver, and each one has that color theme, but they all look different from one another. You can use Christmas colors. There are contrasting colors, red and green. Maybe this one has a triangle like the king. So there are my three nutcrackers, and then we'll talk more about how to color it in the second video. But this is the first video to show you how to draw them. Have fun designing them, and then we'll come back and talk about color a little later. So I hope that you enjoy drawing this. Talk to you later, friends. Bye bye.